Well, it's raining, which means it must be a perfect day to escape the island and go to a tropical paradise for the low, low price of 1,000 gold. You can enjoy the sun, sights and smells of Ginger Island, which makes me think the air must be spicy. Wait, did it not survive? No, it is there. It just kind of looked like it didn't survive. How's that chest going? Nice. And it's only Thursday. So that's easily going to be 100k for fairy rares. And in here we've got a nice arrangement of items. And I know I don't need to take all my tools with me. But I know it annoys some people. Which is why I do it. And by some people, it also annoys me as I get into the mine and realise I could have had useful inventory space. And I chose not to. Oh, this is boring. I say that it'll probably get really exciting real quick. But when I said boring, I meant like from the lack of dinosaur teeth and skulls. Not like the lack of enemies. Because you could easily say the lack of enemies is not boring. Hey dwarf with the dwarf shop. Okay, I just want to make sure there was no being good over there. It really is keeping it boring. Just what I want for a chest. Well, it's not exactly what I wanted. I got a good handful of stuff, but not exactly the dragon's teeth of my dreams. Yeah, I'll leave that to thrive. Not much in there. That's fine. Ah yes, the rainy valley. Cause it be rainy. Now is it Fridays that Clint spends the entire day in community centre? And this is why I stopped, but yeah, that should do. Yeah, I'll start doing that now and then I can pick them out, grow another lot in another day, and then try and keep them together. Yay, another chick, and it's going to be called that, because once again, I have no idea what to call them. Just a small bit of iron. Hopefully that might keep it entertained for a while. Probably won't, but we can hope. Keg, seed, wood, copper, iron, oak. Which wood do I have left? 200. So I'm not going to make that many more kegs. Beehive, same situation, minus I need coal. I know I don't have much of that left. Could just buy a couple more dehydrators, because dehydrating stuff is making me quite a bit of money. And fibre is the next thing I need. Get some more fibre seeds ready. Be making some hair clips out of felt and felting, which is stabbing felt fibres to make your own custom felt shapes. And I'll be making hair clips out of them because it's fun, it's relaxing. I made a cute little pumpkin one, a cute little mushroomy one. And I was giving it to a couple of my co-workers. One of them has a girlfriend who I was actually giving it to the girlfriend because I'm really happy as a girlfriend, basically. I think it all falls into my adopting people, even though I don't know her. Anyway, so I made her one of these hair clips. And it was the mushroomy one. I'll say I made my other co-worker. And my other co-worker who I gave one, it wasn't for his girlfriend, as far as I know. He was just... He was making a joke and I took it at face value just to annoy him, because he was pouting about. So I leave in December and he does not. Not December, in when do I leave? September, and he does not, and he'll just do the normal pouting that he's not going to see me because he can pout. Not, oh my god, not because he actually cares. And I was thinking that the only time he was going to see me was at the next craft fair, where I sell my next set of stuff I've been making. And it just came down to me being like, it's fine, I'll make you something. So I made him this hair clip and a pumpkin, and he's going to look adorable wearing it. He won't be wearing it. It's probably just going to be clipped up somewhere in his room or given to his girlfriend. That's fine. But I went up to him the other day and I was like, so is it your bike that's next to my bike in the bike bit? And he's going, oh, sorry, have my bike parked in your spot? Now, he's not the one parking in my spot. I went, no, I just wanted to confirm it was your bike. I'm going to attach something to it soon. As a warning. And the next day, I brought in both hair clips to be given to them. And as we can't actually bring them onto the shop floor, I just decided to attach them to the vehicles. But his bike wasn't there because it had warmed up a little bit, so he decided to walk, the bastard. So I said I had to leave it in my bike basket, and I was like, take it out of my bike basket. Don't make me have to chase you. Anyway, he got it out of my bike basket. And now he has it. But the one that I made for his girlfriend came up to me, and I attached it to his windowsill and just went up to him and was like, did you know you got something attached to your car? And he's like, wait, what? I went, yeah, it's from me. It's a present. Anyway, he came up to me the next day and he was like, my girlfriend really liked the hair clip, but sadly you did not manage to steal her away from me. Because I was making jokes that I was gonna bring her into my harem of women who I have married. It's not a funny joke. It's just a joke. Like, don't take it so seriously. Anyway, but apparently she really likes it, which is good. Don't know if she'll actually wear it or get any use out of it, but the most important bit is she likes it. So I am using her as a test subject, so I want to see how well they hang up, else I'm going to have to rethink how I'm putting them together. Because at the moment I'm just hot gluing the clip directly onto the item, but I'm wondering if I need to like sew. Oh, I guess I have to listen to my creaky chair. So like an additional bit of fabric on it, but then I don't know if that'll ruin the grip. But either way, she'll test it. I'm sure he'll let me know if it breaks. Just like how this keeps breaking. So that's what I'm currently doing. Making felt jewellery. Still just need to sit down and reorganise all my Etsy stuff. But I am too lazy. I do not want to do it. Just wish to be princess and sleep. But I can't. Go collect the ginger ale and stuff now, because I just won't have time to do it tomorrow. Hey Willie. It's odd you're taking a walk, because you're about to take me to Ginger Island. I think my honey will cover the boat fare. I mean, I've only made a small amount. Why are all my friends suddenly playing games? Bedtime. It's one of the issues with... So, I didn't realise my Steam overlay showed up. I forgot to untick something, but then again, it didn't always work if it wasn't ticked. It's one of those things. So, you can see whenever certain people play games. That's not what I wanted. And that's fine, like I don't care. Who needs privacy? And it's really useful when you're playing certain games that have achievements, and I'm trying to unlock achievements so you can see the ones I've unlocked. But I don't really notice it, and then when I do, I'm just like, oh, you guys don't need to see that. But you're going to. It is your fate. The only fish I'm not going to be sacrificing are my tapalia, which is kind of fun. And out of summer, the fish I should be getting from the beach will be of a similar vintage. But at least they're not have to convert to something else. I love it. I made these paths and then most of the time I still don't walk on them. Good little Junimos. We feed them back into the machine. Okay, that's a little bit more in this good old silo there. I love it when you find something textured. Saw something textured on my desk. Rubbing my mouse against it. I feel like something's different. Is that a different carpet? Like, still sort of the same design, just slightly lighter shade. Another quick mountain visit. Get some more trees. I like how this is unintentionally probably going to last me a year to get rid of. Like, it was not my plan to make a tree farm that could take like a year to harvest, but apparently that's what I made. I was having a fun conversation talking about media we enjoy, specifically reading. Now, the person I was having this conversation with, just like me, is a typical degenerate, basically, when it comes to reading. Whatever is probably the worst thing you could think of in a smutty sense is probably what we have read. And we were just comparing notes. And we found it hilarious that we'll read all sorts of sick and twisted, disgusting, horrible smut there is, right? And we'll read it. We might not necessarily be reading it to enjoy it, as in the past I've just read stuff because it's like, it can't be, it really can't, it can't be that. You read it, oh, it is that. So we're just doing the normal comparing notes. And we found it so amusing that we basically just said, oh yeah, we have read these horrible things that in reality would be totally illegal and should be. Not CP. I draw the line there, but I haven't talked about the other fun stuff. And lots of other stuff. I say a lot of the time I'm not reading it to enjoy it, I'm just there because I'm curious. More than anything. Like, why did you decide to write it? And it's a good time. But our hard line, the one thing that instantly will turn us off, whatever we're reading, is like cheating. Oh, thanks, man. As in fics where or stories where the main couple decide to cheat, or well, that's basically it. That is our hard line. That is where we go, yeah, we don't want to read this story anymore. Like, you could be a deranged psychopathic stalkery type person whose only goal in life is to non-con the protagonist. That's fine, we'll read that. You know, yes sir, give us more, that type of stuff. But you're cheating? You're meant to be loving this person, you decide to cheat on them? That's a no from us, mate. It's not happening, no thank you. Kindly go back to where you came from and never come back. Like, it was just so weird. I mean, no more weird than talking to a friend about your smut choices. Well, not choices, and just comparing notes of stuff you've read over the years. Because when you're younger and you first start reading it, you'll go through the stage of just consuming everything regardless. I put the blimmin'... Oh, you know what, I'll go find it later. Yeah, you'll just consume everything regardless of hard lines and things you should maybe not be consuming. Or I did. Wasn't very restrictive, but also back then I was a teenager, so reading fics about underage characters wasn't a huge big deal for me back then, but now, as I say, it's just... I'm not comfortable doing it. I don't need to read about children. I mean, even as a teenager, reading teenage school AUs were really boring for me. So as an adult, it's even more boring for me. Though that's not the point. I stopped reading it because it's just like, Oh, yeah, I read some of it, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it was really amusing, like to the point where we were laughing because we could both agree. We'll read horrible, deranged, terrible stuff, but you're gonna cheat on your partner? No. No. Don't do it. Which makes me think about other weird hard lines where it's... Really, it should have come way before the decision, but you can live with it. I mean, personally, I don't know if it's just because I'm asexual or not, but I'm not a big fan of reading... Hi guys, by the way, this is just going to be a quick tangent about my smutty choices. Just realise that some of you will not care and you can just skip on to the end where you get to know how much money I've made. But yeah, I don't know if it's about me being asexual or not, but I am mostly uncomfortable with the female body. I don't know if it's because it's mine and like I'm aware of stuff, so I don't really want to think about stuff. So I tend to read, even more stereotypically, guy on guy stories, because I don't have guy's anatomy and I don't really have to think about it too much or associate the anatomy with myself. It's easier to whatever separate, and that's fine. Like what you want. Plenty of you out there reading girl on girl. Not gonna judge. Maybe it's for the same reasons that I do, because you really don't want to think about your own anatomy. And it's not like I'm uncomfortable being a woman, I must point out. I'm very comfortable being a woman, would not want to be a man. I mean, minus one reason. If anyone wants my uterus, it's for sale. I am not just the uterus though. But yeah. Just one of those weird sort of days, weird conversations, weird loves. I swear there was a point somewhere, which is why I went and started a tangent about smutty stuff I like. But honestly, I am so tired. What time is it now? It's like 20 past 11. As soon as I basically finish collecting all this, I'm going straight to bed. I do have rainbow trout. I thought I had rainbow trout. Oh, finally burnt out of wood coal. I feel like the amount of sashimi is going to be less this time round. Maybe not. Still a decent amount. I think that's all of it. Quite a few to pick from. Is that it? Would you grab that? So it's just the fish and mushrooms and truffles left. We'll run out of space. Only because I've got this from somewhere. Just not exactly sure where from. probably there. Once again, I feel like this is going to be a good turnout. I'm really not so secretly hoping it will get us very close to the end goal, which is my golden clock. Okay, I've done. That's everything. Make sure nothing snuck in whilst I was busy, because this is one that likes to sneak stuff in. I see you, pickled tomatoes. And cauliflower. Anything else? No, I think that's it for all the sneakies. Anything else will just have to be next week's. Let's see what we've got. Oh, so close. Nice. Ooh. Ooh, that was so close. Fairy rose honey, is that our highest? No, dried purple mushrooms. That is a significant amount there. Not that other things aren't doing well. Smoked lobster, which will always be the high one, and then legend roe. And then sashimi just throwing on a little bit more on the top. But look how close, look how close. In theory, it'll just be another week, 2 weeks. Unless I try really hard. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like if you like, comment, subscribe if you can. Tell me also if you think you're awesome. Tell me you're terrible if you think you're terrible. It's Missy signing off. Good night.